Hey, Railbirds, Kevin and Sherry here. All right, we have Platinum Division Scotch Doubles from the 24th Western BCA 8-Ball Championships. The 8-Ball Championships brought to you by Chinook Winds Casino Resort. Thank you very much, Chinook Winds, for hosting and for all the things you do for the Western BCA. And to our stream sponsors, cheapcues.com. Use coupon code RAILBIRDS and get 10% off on most cues, cases, and accessories. That does not apply to predator or poison products. Sorry, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. And our other stream sponsors, show your appreciation by giving them your business whenever possible. They help make this possible. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you will not get notified when we upload new videos or when we go live. And don't forget to share. Sharing's caring. Thank you very much. We are your hosts, Kevin and Sherry Ross. Thank you for watching today. Let's go over the rules real quick. We are playing CSI Rules 8-Ball. This is alternate break, rack your own. Speaking of racking, template rack is optional, not required. It is always open after the break, no matter what you make on the break. It's still open. The 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. And this is a call ball and pocket game. No slop here. All right, looks like the team of Sliva and Sliva have won the coin toss. So our contestants, our combatants entering the arena, we have Robert Andrysek and Carla Jean Beers versus Cindy Sliva and Tommy Sliva.
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister are not married. And it's funny because their Fargo rate is within 1 point of each other. I think they have a little bit of a sibling rivalry going there.
You know he's got to be giving her all kinds of crap about that.
Yeah, so speaking of Fargo rates, those numbers at the bottom of the screen, those Fargo rates, that is the average of the two players. So Robert Andrysek is 579, Carla Jean Beers is a 522, gives them an average of 551. And yeah, Cindy is 585, Tommy's 586, gives them an average of 585 and a half, so, but that rounds up to 586. All right, here we go. We're going to have Cindy with the break. And with that, I'm going to leave you in Sherry's most capable hands.
Okay, see you in a little bit. Welcome, welcome, everybody. This is going to be a good matchup. See what place that this is for. This is a B-side match, so one of these teams will be eliminated from the event. And Cindy Sliva with the break. And this match is for 5th, 6th. Loser gets $420. Winners continue on. 4th place is $640. 3rd place is $980. Second is $22.90, or no, first is $22.90. Second is $1,500. All right, Cindy's made a ball on the break. Tommy surveying the table. Figure out what he wants to shoot first. All right, I had to switch chairs and get in the driver's seat over here. Good morning, Todd. And Todd. Everybody else out there. See what this table looks like from our Littman Lights overhead view. Courtesy of LittmanLights.com. Ball in hand, and Robert is going to take the 13. I think I like coming into the back. I would like to come into the back of the 10 if you could. Pushing the, yeah, well, that works. Carla Jean can use the 12 now to get the 10 out for even more. I liked coming into the back of the 10 there. It was more likely to open it both balls up completely. But this works. Carla Jean was a billiard instructor at the University of Idaho for, we were just talking like 16 or 17 years. They opened up their own billiard place, Billiards of Idaho, 5 or 6 years ago. Still does do some teaching there. Yeah. Doesn't look like she moved that 10 at all. She tried to avoid it. Left Robert shot on the 9. He may have to run into it here. I don't know if they can avoid it. I mean, the 10 would go up table or in the side pocket. And normally you don't want to move balls that already go. But when you want to, you'd like to have as many options as possible. Has missed the 9 ball, but that 274 is, it's a little bit problematical. The 4 ball does go, and with the 4 you can open up the 2-7 a little bit more. Well, that works too. She's opened it up right there. Tommy's got a little bit of angle on this 2 ball. May have to follow forward a couple of rails to get Cindy. Well, he's looking at where he can get her. Can't hardly come backwards because the cue ball is just off of the rail. Good morning, Stephen. Welcome in. Tommy's probably going to power through this and try and get, I would maybe try to get her on the 5 ball. Oh, a little love. And if Cindy doesn't like what she's got here, she could always shoot the 7 out and stick the cue ball on the 4. It looks like she's got a cut on the 5. She's going to cut the 5 in the side pocket. Bounce off that end rail. That's a nice shot. He's got an angle. He may have to put a little bit of right-hand English to shorten up his angle coming off the rail. So that he can get her a shot on the, he may even go a couple rails around trying to avoid the 8. No, he tried to straighten it up and ended up running right into the face of the 8 ball. Give his partner some figuring to do here. It looks like Cindy can only see the edge of this 4-7 here. It looks like she's looking at kicking at this. She does not want to just come off the edge of the ball, and it can things can get funny and scratch. The best possible outcome would be to double them up on like the 9-11, but with that 11 hanging in the hole, and this is the Platinum division, more than likely they're going to make the combination and run out on you. Trying to make sure she's got her line right, wants to be 100%. If you're new to this and don't know who Cindy Sliva is, I have to go and check the year, but she is a past women's, was it the bar box 10 ball champion? That was a nice shot, Cindy. Went over, wreaked a little bit of havoc on that 9 ball with the 4. Yeah, now what do you do? You can't cut, you don't really want to cut the 10 in into the side because that's your only ball to really break out the 9. And go for the 13 and try and swing the cue ball back around to get a little bit better angle on the 10 in the side or even up in the corner for her partner. Looks like that's what Carla Jean's going to do. Just going to follow forward a couple, 3 rails here. Nope, she may have called safe. Just pocketing the ball, calling safe. And I don't believe she has left any bit of that ball for the 7 ball for Tommy to see. Can't get in between the 10-4 or the 10-9 for the 4 ball. If you want to know where you can find who's playing who, you can go to westernbca.org. Click on the link for the live brackets. Oh, he could see that 7 ball. It's a nice shot. There's that, deceptive from, just seeing the camera views and not actually up there at the table. Anyway, you can go to westernbca.org, click on live brackets, and take you to everything the Scotch singles. Teams will be up later. Checking on somebody, a friend, family member. Streaming tables are table 9, which is the one you're watching, and our bonus coverage is on table 10. This is a little bit difficult here. Yeah, be playing safe. You don't really want to move the 10 that far. And it actually looks like that 4-7's got a pretty good possibility there. So Robert didn't want to let Cindy see any bit of that 4 ball, and she might still be able to see the edge of it. Cindy's just going to tap it out of there, make it where it's harder to play safe on. Let's see what Carla Jean's going to do here. Whatever you do, you don't want to leave him an angle on the 7 ball to be going into the 4. This might be the point where you just got to say, I got to go for it here. It is a good angle. If she can see enough of this 10 to cut it in, which I'm not sure if she can. If she can, the cue ball is going to come right back up towards the 9-4 with just a little bit of maybe left-hand English to straighten it up. Just a tiny bit. Avoid that side pocket. Nope, Carla Jean's just banking the ball up here. Can't tell if that 4 goes. It's pretty tight. Tommy's going to look at it, and if it goes, he'll let us know in a second here. I mean, I might have just something as simple as just tapping the 7 ball at the to the end rail here and bounce off of it just the tiniest little bit, and that's what Tommy's going to do. Don't want to have it out there. Now moving it away from the 4 ball here. You're trying to, it's a little bit of a chess moving pawns around till you get one that can move in for the kill. Robert is playing safe, trying to get him with the 8 ball. He was trying to hook him from both with the 8 ball and just fell a little bit short there. It's a good thought. Now Cindy may elect to just soft kick in behind the 7 ball here. Wants to hit it easy and hard enough to get a rail, but going from the end rail straight into the 7. No, she's looking at she's doing something else. I don't think she's cutting this ball. She's just tapping it. I like to kick behind. Really try to get that ball in hand there. She might not have felt comfortable with it. And does this 9 ball go up table? If it's not frozen to the side of the 4, this 9 goes. On this angle here, it looks like it goes. On the overhead, not so much. There's a tiniest bit of distortion on that overhead, so it is a possibility. She's got a viable shot here. Jacked up over a ball, off of the rail, thin cut, close to a ball. No pressure on this one. I'm saying, Cindy, it's Carla Jean at the table. I'm sorry about that. This is tough. That's in the hole. Nice shot. Just got Robert a shot into the side pocket. All he's got to do is really just roll up on this ball. Go forward. I'd even try, come off the side rail a little bit with this, or he could just even go forward if he's got the angle where he can just stop on the way up. If he's got that straight in angle. If he had it, I would have been going to the rail and back out there, try and get her a little bit closer. A straight in ball, though, Carla Jean's supposed to handle. She's fairly straight in on this. It's that ever so slight angle that it can be the hardest to see because you want to hit it straight, but if you hit it straight, you hit it right into the point. So she's really taking her time here to get her line. All right, game number one. The team Andrysek and Beers. And it is Carla Jean at the table racking. Seems to be something going on with the spot. Sometimes if you have a problem where you're racking, you just can't get that head ball to stick, to stay in place. It's generally not a dent in the table, but actually a dent in the spot. So you take a ball, put your hand on it, kind of roll it around in the spot, flattens it out, makes it, where you can get that head ball to stay still. A lot of action, but no friends, as our Canadian friends like to say. They have a dry break. And that will bring Team Sliva and Sliva to the table. Cindy electing to take the first shot and pick which balls they should shoot. She is choosing suit for her team. Western BCA is a largest hosts this largest regional tournament in the country. 87-foot diamond table setup. A beautiful Simonis cloth. The Cyclop balls. 1,600 players will be here throughout the week playing Scotch doubles. Here is your first event, followed by singles, which will start this evening, and then the weekend we'll bring in the teams and wrapping up on Sunday. If you're able to, hope to see you in here throughout the week with us, and thanks for picking us to spend your time with. Looks like Cindy wants to take solids. She was trying to slide out a little bit more. Hello, Sonic. Welcome in. Tommy's going to have to. He could probably shoot the 4 if he wanted to. I think he's going to. Might just have to. He's playing safe. That gets in behind that 6 ball. That's a nice shot, Tommy Sliva. Nobody says you got to try to run out. Things don't work out right. It's better to play safe in a position like this than get down to, you're making a few balls and all of a sudden you've cleared all the problems out of the way and you can't finish. Robert has called the 13. Looks like he's playing in the side pocket. That's a good shot. That 15 ball widens out that hole quite a bit. He's just got he got a good hit on one of his balls. And, they have gotten ugly. Cindy's got a shot here. She's going to have to use the bridge if she wants to play this 3 in the corner. But she's a little bit vertically challenged, and so she's pretty adept at it. Yeah, she's gone to get her bridge. We call him 3 in the corner pocket. Using the bridge here, being in between those ball around that 10 ball. I'd look for Cindy to probably just roll this ball in so that Tommy can shoot the 6. They got to find a way to get this 8 ball out of there too, unless they want to leave a bank. Well, actually, it looks like it may have enough opening to go to this upper left-hand corner on your screen. All right. Ball deposited. It's going to bring Tommy Sliva to the table. And Tommy to slide up underneath this 4 ball and come down. Yep, table for the 5. That 5 out of the way. Or I don't believe the 1 passes it. So Cindy's going to need to let him. I may even go to this from the 5 to the 7 or the 4 instead of the 1. The 7 will be their out ball. So the 5, the 4, the 1, the 7 would be my pattern here. Seven definitely the key ball there because it does look like it has a big enough window from the 14 there, off of the 14 to be able to pocket that 8 cleanly. Cindy's going to take the 4 first. She must not have the angle on the 5 to be able to come out for the 4. Uh-oh, little miscue there. Better hope that 1 goes. Tommy can't see the 5. Unfortunately for them, their opponent's balls are messed up, so Tommy, if the 1 doesn't go, could just nick off of the inside of the 1 ball by the rail there. Cue ball to the rail. That's what he's looking at right now, and then in behind the 5 ball. Just barely catch the 1. Just very light speed. There you go. Ended up giving him a little wall there, the 1 and the 5. All right, guys, I have got a matchup on the other table. I've got to go see what one team is real quick. I'm going to leave you guys for just a second, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Cindy out there with that bridge again. This is I mean, as long as she can go bridge between balls, this is tough. Probably called, I would assume called the 1 ball because the pocket's bigger for the 1 than it is the 5. Oh, nice hit. And cue ball's not bad. That's a tough position. Robert has called the 15 into the side here. Oh. I think Carla Jean may have wanted to come off that rail just a little bit further for her partner. He does have a little bit of angle here, but tiny bit more would have made getting to this 14 a whole lot easier. Tables were running a little fast yesterday and the day before. I don't know how they're running today. But Roberts handled it just fine. And if you're interested, we're just getting ready to start match on our bonus coverage table. They're just getting underway right now, if you were waiting on that. Okay, looks like Carla Jean is going to shoot this 13 in the side. Just doesn't want to let her cue ball go running here. Just shoot and stop, and Robert can shoot the 14 next, or he can shoot the 10 ball up table, which you'd like to be able to save that. Actually, any of those other 3 balls to get out would get you there. Yes, Justin, this is still mixed Scotch doubles. Thanks, JoJo. We really like that overhead view. Brought courtesy of LitmanLights.com. Robert's looking at where he wants, what angle he wants here for this, the 11 ball for Carla Jean, so that she can then either leave him into the other side pocket or up in the corner, whichever she feels more comfortable with. And it looks like this angle here, she may just roll forward to let him shoot the 10 in the other side. Paulette, on our YouTube channel, railbirdstv.com, which is where you are right now, there are 2 live streams. The other one is labeled bonus coverage. It should be the second live feed on my channel. Bounce off just a little. Oh, not quite that far. Robert may have to let the cue ball do a little bit of traveling here. To shoot the 10 in the side, the cue ball's going to have to go up table. Could play it in the corner, but then you're possibly running into the 7, may end up on the 50-yard line. I like just shooting it in the side pocket. Nothing. Tiny bit of high ball. Use the head rail, this lower hand side rail. Needs that to get out. There you go. Nice shot. Got his partner. Nice shot here. Jump out on Sliva 2-0. That's a team you want to keep the pressure on them, because they've even a little bit of leeway and they will pounce and put you out of the tournament. Center of the hole, 2-0. Andrysek and Beers. I am your host for this match, Sherry Ross. Kevin is on a little break right now. Hope we're coming through loud and clear, and picture's good. Oop, I got my camera rocking. That overhead light camera is actually mounted into that Littman light. You can get those lights. They've got 7-foot, 8-foot, 9-foot tables. They make them custom colors and wood. These ones are actually the tournament ones, a thinner profile, and lighter. They are made of a high quality aluminum. And the difference that you're seeing in the colors on those tables is the difference that the Littman light makes. Uh-oh. Cindy's lost her cue ball. Things are just not going Cindy and Tommy's way right now. This rack is opened up nicely, and the only problem on the table is going to be solved with the ball in hand here. Gary, I think that Mike Littman was referring to the shaking of the camera there on the when they marked the score. Let's see, does that what that 3, 9, 10 looks like there? It's kind of touchy. Looks like the 9 goes. If the 9 goes, I'm taking stripes. Whichever one of those, the 3 or the 9 that goes, I'm taking. That's the suit that I'm choosing. And it looks as though Robert has decided that that is the 9 ball. Justin, yes, the Karen Earl Strickland from the Turning Stone Classic about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. That was a great match. It's one that we like to reference a lot, proving that the best women in the world can compete with some of the best men. Right. So Robert's got Carla Jean in kind of a little bit of a funny spot here. I think she can. Well, she can see the whole 14. Yeah, she can see the 14. That's what she's shooting. Go up table for the 12 ball. The only thing that gets on the end rail, that's good. That tiny bit of angle for her partner here. Probably like, no, you're running the risk of scratching or corner hooking him if you go even the tiniest bit further. So he does have a little bit of angle where he could just go forward, come off of this upper side hand rail here on your screen, and yep, leave her that 13 right there in the side pocket. 10 ball goes, 11 ball goes. All this here is connect the dots. Oh, thought he'd overrun it. Table slowed down just in time for him there. Welcome in, Isaac. Thanks for joining. With this little gap here between the 8-5, if I was Carla Jean May elect to just shoot a stop shot here. If she shoots a stop shot, does that leave her partner on the 10 ball or on the 15 if the 10 goes past the 6? If it doesn't, I think she'll try to get him on the 11 ball. All right, he can. Robert can shoot this 10 ball here too and come back to either of the 2 balls that he wants for Carla Jean. They may end up saving this 15 as their out ball. I don't mind shooting balls in the side pocket, but this one is such at a funny angle into the side. It has to be cut. If you don't get below it, you can that 5 ball can end up being a really big ball playing shape to the 8. Oh, he's overhit it. Carla Jean may have to cut this 15. She can cut the. It appears that she can cut the 11 ball past the 6, but I think she's going to have to shoot at this 15 and have her cue ball weave in around this 1-5 to come back out for the 11. Yeah, oh, this is trouble here. I'm going to have to go 2 rails, kick it up in the corner. That angle looks a little bit off to me. Yep. Well, something that yep. Now here is that chance that Sliva and Sliva have been looking for. Wide open table with ball in hand to start with. The hardest part here is seeing that pattern that the cue ball just nice and easy around the table to clear all their colors and get to the 8. All right, Cindy will shoot this 1 ball in. I'd like to get that 7 ball out next because that 11 ball is actually pretty big, and that's what Cindy's going to do. Give Tommy a little bit of angle here. Tommy may just have to shoot and stop or roll forward for to get her actually below the 4 ball here. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Ho, 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 ho. Get off that. Oh, no. He's got her right on that point. Yikes. Oopsie. Justin, the percentage is next to the far. That is their according to Fargo rate. They're winning the chance of them winning the match from there. Yeah, I hope Cindy can even see the 6 ball. If she can see the 6, you can call the 2, play the combination, the 6-2 combination, and the cue ball should naturally roll in behind the 3 just in case she isn't able to make it. Yeah, I like that. I ended up pretty good. She was probably more worried about her cue ball there than anything else. Taking care of your cue ball is huge in this game, especially when you get down to where they've only got 1 ball in the 8 and everything's out in the open. That is a tight, tight side pocket there that Carla Gina is looking at cutting this ball into. I would maybe even elect to try to do a 2-railer edit instead, but that 2 might even be blocking a little bit of that path. Doesn't make 1 rail back towards the side. That is a pretty shot. Pretty, pretty shot. Your first warning, Pyro. Please, no negative stuff in my chat room. I will boot you. Yeah, so if you want to know why these people are being so particular about what they shoot when they shoot, looking at things, loser of this is out of the tournament. Loser gets $420, and winner is still in. And you know, with the chance to win, what is it, $2,200, so over $1,000 each. It's a huge match. Every match for both of these couples from here on out is just huge. Every game is huge. You're playing people that are capable of running out. And you're being streamed to the world. Alrighty. Yeah, and Rufus, my comment was not aimed at you. It was aimed at the guy whose message I deleted. I completely agree that some of the shots do take too long, and there actually is a time limit that you're supposed to limit your shots to, and it is 45 seconds. And that does include if you want to have a little conversation with your partner. You're supposed to do both within the conversation or whatever you want to call it, and execute the shot within that 45-second shot clock. Yeah. The 8 definitely needs to be in the middle of that rack. They are on a break, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break too. All right, we got one Sliva, now just waiting on the other. And I actually went out and said, you weren't planning on breaking that rack, were you? Deja Vu, this isn't the only tournament down here, though. There is, they had a fun day, which there was like 4 or 5 tournaments going on that money was added to. They also do mini tournaments throughout the week. There's Scotch doubles, there's singles, and then there is teams. So you're looking at the payday over the week. There is a total of like $120,000 total in prize purse for this tournament, or maybe it was 140. 50,000 of which is added combined from the Chinook Winds Casino and the Western BCA organization themselves. Oh, well, Toby. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Do a little customer relations here. Dear Shack, the tomorrow, actually at 12:30, we will be bringing you in an elite division match. That will be Damian Pongpanic and Brookman Holmes. Those start tomorrow afternoon. All of the other single divisions start today. If you'd like to go check out the brackets to see when divisions or people are playing, westernbca.org and click on the live bracket link. Will take you directly to the whole list of everything that's up already for this tournament, all divisions and events. Toby, if you would like to donate to Railbirds, uh, you can do that through the top chat here on YouTube. You can also go to our Patreon account, Railbirds TV at Patreon, and donate there. We do have if you sign up for a minimum of $5 a month, we will send you a autographed Sky Woodward photo from it'll be one from either the Moscone Cup with him with the trophy for the cup and his MVP trophy, or one from him winning the 9-ball tournament and master of the table at Derby City. And thank you for asking. All right, and now back to the action. Sending Sliva to the table. Good, Bill. How are you? Okay, just got an update from the Bill Henderson Western BCA. They have the official total number of money in the prize pool for all of the events and divisions. It is $177,000 up for grabs across all of the divisions. All right, Cindy's going over to double check this real quick. Move the chalk out of her vision too, probably a little bit. Sorry, I had you guys stuck on one camera angle here for a little. There's people coming up and asking me questions. Yes, Bill Henderson is here. He was just up here talking to me. Bounce up a little bit. Paulette, if that's what it says, it's probably because they are updating some stuff. If you guys ever get to those brackets link that I've sent you to, it says that it is currently undergoing maintenance. That is because they are doing stuff to adjust brackets and tables and things like that because the tournament is running considerably behind. So try back in a couple of minutes and that should be fixed. All right. I'm just going to slide out. Let her shoot the 8 in the same pocket. Perfect position there. It's a little bit tight, but Cindy Sliva is a player. She should be able to handle this. Just don't touch the 12 on the way in. Hit it to the other side of the hole. Oh, I still went in even just rubbing it. Nice out there, guys. Puts them on the scoreboard. All right, they're figuring out who's going to rack and break or do what here.
We've got a few more mini matches starting up. We've got Lynn Petty and Jeff Hyde, table 69. Gary Maxwell, Jason Cutler, table 70. Scott Carlson and Bill Swan, table 71. Ryan Karsten and Diamond Beach, table 72.
All right, Tommy racking the balls again. Wonder if he fired Cindy for one break for scratching the last time. Players of this caliber, usually like if you're playing with a stronger player and a weaker player, like you can find in some of the lower divisions, the weaker player will actually usually be the one who breaks so that the stronger player can pick suits. But with these guys here in the platinum division, it doesn't matter which one which. At this point, it's whose break is working better. So maybe okay, I'll break one and you break one, and if you break and your break works good, we stick with that until it doesn't. And I don't know if that's what Cindy and Tommy do, but said she scratched last time and Tommy broke this time. Let's check out this layout of the table here. Justin, no, I have not seen it. I'm working for a week. So Cindy, it looks like, wants the stripes. There is enough room if you get below that 8 ball there. That's table relation. Below would be, the foot of the table where the spot is. The 12 ball is cuttable into this upper left-hand corner. Nope, I think she's changed her mind. She's going to shoot the solids because the 4 is a little bit more open. Get out of there. Oh, no. No, no, no. Yeah, no, Paulette, it was not operator error. That it does come up from time to time when they are making changes to the bracket. All right. So let's see what Robert wants to do. Yeah, he's going to start with this 4 ball here. I'd actually maybe even start with the 3 to the 4. Because unless you want to shoot the 8 in the side pocket, I wouldn't want the 3 for my out ball. Is he shooting the? Oh, he's looking at shooting the stripes. It opens up a pocket there for 8, and even though it is open table, you cannot hit the 8 ball first. It is never neutral unless it's in the middle of a combination. Right, he had to hit that ball all the way to the left-hand side of that hole. That was still able to get it to go down. Let's see what Carla Jeans and kind of like the 50-yard line of about 3 different shots here. So this one here is going to be player preference. And I think she's looking at maybe even if the 9 ball passes, shooting the 9 because she is waiting for the other table to shoot table 10. Nope, she's looking at the 11 inside. Or maybe even that the 10 ball in the corner, shooting between that 9 11 there. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Yeah. All right, so Robert here, he can shoot the 9, draw off of it just a little bit. Maybe let Carla shoot the 13 past the 8, should it go. And it does appear that it goes. 13 passes the 8, and it goes in both of the bottom corner pockets. Robert could even shoot the 11 here and roll up just a little bit for the 15. Carla could then shoot the 9 in the side pocket. He could shoot the 9, draw back a little bit for the 11. You would definitely want to get this 15-14 taken care of. Having balls on the same rail can be difficult because you have to get fairly straight in order to take care of both of them without moving your cue ball around. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to attack these two stripes on the side rail like I thought they would. The 15, then the 14, then 9. Oh, no. Yeah, Robert, you're right there. She did need to put a little something on that ball there, and I think it might have been what cost her to miss it, or caused her. Dress code. Yes, there is a dress code for this tournament. It used to be that collars were required for everybody. Then it was changed to that the collars were only required for the men and the women could wear blouses and things like that. Within the last year, I think they completely removed the collar from the equation. Now it's, you're not allowed to wear sweatpants or active gear. You're not allowed to wear things with holes in them. Shoes must be closed-toed like sneakers or things like that. Yeah, can't have profanity on your clothing.
Can I get Jason Cutler to table 70? Jason Cutler.
This is a bar league. The BCA is. It's an amateur bar pool league. So yeah, they want everybody to look okay, but they don't have to be out here dressed up or like in Vegas where you have to have the collared shirts and they're when it comes down to the teams do not have to have matching shirts like they do in Vegas. Although you will see quite a few of them with it. Right. Jeez, kiss that stripe there a little bit. All right. Tommy's got a shot here. May not be his favorite, but he's got one. Looks like he's electing to cut the 7 ball. Just bring the cue ball up high enough to Cindy will have her choice of either, oh no, ball skidded a little bit there on him. They're just trying to bring the cue ball up high enough to give Cindy her choice of the 2 or the 5. Matches are set at an hour-and-a-half intervals. This was supposed to be a 10:30 match, but it ran a little bit behind. So you can see here, what was supposed to be our noon match is an hour behind. On our bonus coverage table, we do have a noon match going on. Carla G needs to hit this a little bit there. Get out for. Don't get him straight. All right, that'll work. Got angle here to come off the side rail and head down table. for the 13, or is he? Oh no, on that overhead, he looks really straight here. He may just have to force off of this, put a bunch of right hand on it. Yep, and force the cue ball to go down table. That's a very nice shot there, Robert. This one I like, just center ball. Let the cue ball go to the side rail and back off. There's no danger here of scratching unless you draw it. And you would actually have to draw the ball to get it into that side pocket. So just, forward and a little, center ball, maybe even the tiniest bit below, but you gotta be careful because if you've heard us say already this week, this side club ball will slide. It spins a whole lot easier than any other ball out there on the market. So you have to be super careful with how much of any kind of anything outside of center you're putting on the ball. She'll let her cue ball just go forward. And that's gotten pretty straight up and down with that 8 ball. A little tester for a partner. See here, show me what you got. Yeah, you may not have been listening earlier. When oh, nice shot, puts him on the hill. Cindy and Tommy, Sliva and Sliva, are actually brother and sister. They are not a married couple. And it is Team Andrysek and Beers break, and they are on the hill. I would really love to have a break and run here and to stop, just end it. Don't even let the Sliva and Sliva get back to the table. All right. Nobody home on the break there for Carla Jean. Robert, that is correct. Tommy and Cindy were in another hot match that actually went like 2.5 hours versus Paul and Kirsten Marquez. And yeah, they were able to, get their stuff, come over here, put their cues down, run to the bathroom, and come back in and start this match. So, and they were actually, I think they were actually down in that match. No, they weren't. They were up. But yeah, I mean that can even take an even harder toll when you're up on somebody and you only need one game or whatever, and they come back and it goes hill, and yeah, that can take a bigger toll on you than than having to come back. And this game here might take a little bit of time with all of the balls here that are messed up. I think I'd like solids, and I think that's what Robert wants to shoot. Trying to see, is there enough window to get that 5 ball? Or is Carla Jean going to have to come off of it here? And she's going to, if she does, she's going to have to hit it with a little bit of pace to get her cue ball out to get Robert a shot. Well, Jeffrey, I'll have Kevin look at it when he gets back. Our camera for that table is up on the light pole that is holding up the stuff for this table. So when there's matches going on, I can't get out there and do anything about it. And Kevin isn't here to fix it. That's his department. All right. What are we going to do with this 5 ball stare? Carla's in a little bit of a treetop here. Snooker, they called this reverse snookered. Bounce up a little bit. I wonder if Rob, yeah, he's looking to see if this 5 ball goes at all, or if he needs to try to run into it maybe from the 4 ball. Yeah. That 5 ball is pretty close, but it looks like it is cuttable. And if it is, Robert may shoot this 2 ball up in the corner and try and draw back for a shot for Carla Jean on the 4 ball in the side pocket. And that looks like that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, just rattle it out of the hole. Okay. Bring Tommy Sliva to the table. Wonder if Tommy can, if he can go forward enough off of shooting like the 10-2 combination. Cue ball would probably rub the 11 ball and maybe go forward and hook him on both the 5 and the 4. But he would have to be careful not to scratch going forward off of it. Yeah, okay. Somebody else says their picture looks good on that other table. Jeffrey, if you're watching on your phone or TV or whatever, go to the little settings icon and make sure that your resolution is set to as high as your internet will allow. YouTube will automatically downgrade you to a lower thing, just so that you don't need a bandwidth. Yeah, so I think that's what Tommy's going to have to do here. There is really no place to play safe. other than pocketing the 2 and letting the cue ball push forward off of this 11. Uh-oh. This could be the end of it here. If Carla Jean's got this 5 ball, man, that is tight. But if she's got this 5 ball, this match could be done. One thing she has to be careful, she got to try and catch that gap for the 2 for her partner. I think Carla Jean's just even trying to figure out if she can even see this ball to make it. She's called a safe. Yeah, I think Cindy's going to go up here and look at the table, and she's calling safe. They thought she was going to try and go for the ball, so Cindy wanted to go out and look at it. Maybe just roll this 5 ball up, take away the corner pocket, just let the cue ball roll forward some. Oh, well, that worked out nice. Got Cindy and Tommy in a little bit of a predicament here with this. I hate it when they get you hooked on your own ball. And again, the only thing for Cindy to really do here is to maybe try and play it safe. And let me see what is going on in the rest of what we're looking at for later today on some other matches. That's a good point, Rob. Rob says it's, you know, this match isn't moving along, super fast speed or anything. It is hard, when you've got people that you have to wait for on the next table and stuff. That does interfere with the, the play time as well. All right, it looks like our 130 match is going to be a B-side gold division. And that one is behind a little bit too. Yeah. Match is playing to get to that. So, yeah, that being a gold division Scotch after this. All right. They got a good opportunity here. Looks like Cindy's what angle? I don't know if she's looking to see what angle she wants to get Tommy on this 14, so that he can play the combination, or if she or the so he can shoot. She'll shoot the 15 to get him on the 14, so he can get her to the 11. But it actually looks as though Cindy wants to take this 14 ball first and get Tommy over there. She's going to follow forward a couple rails. Slow down, slow down. Oh no, speed of the table got her. Will Tommy pull out the jump cue, or will he kick this? That is the $420 question. Let's see what he looks like back here behind this 5 ball. It looks like he is just going to kick maybe at the 15. No, it's a pretty straight up and down because of the cue ball just about being in the pocket too. The line is pretty easy to judge. Now it does look like the 8 ball might be a little bit in the way of that line, so Tommy would have to elect to either hit it short and lengthen it out with some right hand English, or hit it long and shorten it up with some left. And that is, again, player preference on which he is more comfortable with in his game. It looks like he is electing to, oh no, he's moving the 8 ball over there. Not even going to go for it. Just going to put the 8 in a bad spot, and that was nice speed there. Their 15 still goes, but you can't even, I don't even think you could follow the 8 ball, follow the 15 in with the 8. That does give ball in hand, an intentional ball in hand to the team of Andrysek and Beers. No, Tommy is 1 point higher than Cindy in their Fargo rating. All right, so Robert is with the ball in hand. He is going to shoot the 4 up into the 15, trying to follow, having the 4 ball follow the 15 into the hole, and leaving Carla Jean on the 5 ball. Oh, that did not work. And I don't, oh no, the 4 ball still does go. You can see from the other angle here, there is a little gap between that 8 and 4. Cindy's looking at cutting the 11 ball up there at it. Yeah. I don't like shooting the combination on the 4 because if that 10 doesn't get up there funny, you're selling out. I like getting my ball in front of the 4 ball there. Maybe even kick the 4 out. Yeah, if that gets all the way down table, that's actually a good shot there. I didn't even think about getting the cue ball down table to take out the 5 out of play.
We had Fargo Fairbanks Minis, $10 single elimination. $4.99
That turned out nice.
Come see us at the
Smart shot,
tournament
Cindy
desk.
Sliva. Carla Jean. Yeah, see what she called. She's probably called a safe. No, I think she may have called the bank. Oh, looks like this may have paid off for Team Sliva. Tommy Sliva to the table with a ball in hand. 2 balls in the 8. Tommy may, he's going to start with the 11, pull the cue ball out for Cindy to shoot the 10 in the same hole. All 3 of these balls are going into that corner pocket. I think Tommy forgot his sister's short. There we go. She still handled it like the champion that she is. 8 ball corner pocket. Clawing their way back. Sliva. Down 1 game, 2-3. I've got to go check the score on that other table. I'll be right back. You guys don't go anywhere. Okay, and it appears that Carla, Jean, and Robert have taken their break now. And so I'm going to keep my headset off of my ears for a little while. I'll be right back with you as soon as players are back. Okay, guys. Players got back before me. But because we're streaming and it's going, you didn't miss anything. Anybody want to tell me what I missed? Back. Sorry, guys. Had somebody was talking my ear off for a minute. Do I like the Seahawks, Justin? Is that what you're asking? I don't like the Seahawks. I love the Seahawks. I am a huge Seahawks fan. Even if I don't live out here in the Pacific North anymore, the Seahawks are my team. Love, love, love me some Seahawks. And yes, Stephen, there are 2 tables being streamed from here. This one with the commentary, your feature table, table number 9. And the other table is bonus coverage on our stream channel. And there is no commentary on that one, but we are keeping up to date on the score and everything, recording matches, and everything will be put up in their entirety. Broken up into individual matches, labeled with the team names on them, and up on our YouTube channel within a week or so after us getting back home. Okay. Well, I was like, where did Cindy go? I know she walked out there, but where is she? I couldn't see her off the camera there. All right. Go forward for the 12. Spin off a little bit. That's come down a little bit far. Tommy may have to try and spin this ball into the 9. Fortunately, we are using Cyclop balls, and that is a definite possibility here. He doesn't like it because he's got to push it towards the side pocket. And but it can still go up table. If it ends up on the rail, it can go past the 1 ball. Well, she's got a shot. Can she see this to cut it in? LittmanLights.com overhead. See what kind of look Cindy has at this 9 ball. It appears to me that she is cutting it in. I must have been reading Robert's mind. Oh no, she caught the 6. Uh-oh. $177,000 in the prize purse for all of the events here. If you live in the Pacific Northwest, break out your cue, dust it off, whatever you got to do, get the cobwebs off of it. Find your local BCA chapter and get involved. Start playing so you can come down here and get you some of this money.
Ryan and Romeo, table 39, on table 40, Cassie Bryant, Sean Ray, Sean and Cassie, table 40, and then a 41, Sheila Rogers, Sean James and Sheila Rogers, table 41.
All right. Robert's looking at how does he want to handle this 5-4, and I think he has decided that he wants to shoot the 4 up the corner. And that is in. Get off that 9 ball. All right. Carla Jean's got a little cut shot here. If she wants to take it on the 6. I think it's what I would be shooting. Let her cue ball come back and forth, hopefully between the 9-1. Don't want to rub anything there and get some trouble. She could elect to shoot the 7, but with that 9 ball there, I don't think I would, or the 5. I like something I can cue at a little bit more openly. As being jacked up, it really alters really alters your aiming line some. But actually looks like she's able to bridge in there nicely right beside the 9 ball there. You can see her cue ball just beside it, or cue running right beside it. But she's actually having to put a little bit of right hand English on this ball because of that. And she's handled it just fine. And I think Robert, if he can see that 3, I think I would shoot it right now. It does go up in the corner quite easily, but if you get angle where you are out towards the center of the table from the 3, then you run the risk of scratching in the side pocket off of it. Nice shot. I like saving the 5 for your out ball here. In case you get funny on it, you can get to the 5 down in any pocket, and especially that side pocket from the 5 ball. With the angles that they have here, Carla Jean may shoot the 6 ball drawback for a shot on the 1, and it's also a safer shot. That should something funny like she rattles the 6 out, you're more likely to leave, just a bank shot or something for Cindy and Tommy. So and the 8 ball is less of an encumbrance here, shooting the 6 ball. She could elect to shoot the 5 and come back and take those 2. She's going to talk to her partner to see what his preference is. And it looks like they have decided on the 6th ball as well. There's something about it she doesn't like for some reason, and I'm not sure what it is. And you got the added pressure. Oh, that's nice. She gets that up to the opening inside pocket there. All right. Robert shoot the one and follow forward a couple rails for the 5 ball. And especially with the spin and everything that you can get on these cue balls. The going forward with your cue ball opens up the throat of that pocket a little bit more than what draw does. Yeah. Well, he got a little fortunate there. He did rub the 9 ball a little bit, but he's left Carla Jean a shot. Cue ball's going to naturally be running over to the 8 ball, so I like just rolling this ball in, and let Robert shoot the 8 up in the corner. All right, this 8 ball in the side pockets where he's lining it up at for the match to continue on and knock Sliva and Sliva out of the event. There you have it. Andrysek and Beers moving on. I'm Sherry Ross with Railbirds Productions. We will be back shortly with another match. Please stay tuned and thanks for watching.